been sleeping alone, and I've been eating alone, hiding under the stairs, even though no one's home. And if you're living in the daylight, or living underground, never sending a message, there's someone's watching. Someone's watching. Hear the flock of the sirens, watch through the screen. He hatched thoughts at the supermarket, never caused a scene. With the cameras hanging on plastic rings, he always had the feeling that someone's watching. And now she's sleeping alone, and now she's eating alone, hiding under the stairs, even though no one's home. And if you're living in the daylight, or living underground, never sending a message, there's someone's watching. I don't care if someone's watching. If you're living in the daylight, or living underground, never sending a message, there's someone's watching. I don't care if someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Shader Sunday. Beautiful day, is it? But yeah, welcome in. Starting off Shader Sunday. We'll be back in the single player world today. Back in the hardcore world. Maybe we'll hit 3,400 days today. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, or unless something crazy is happening, yeah. The snooze button is interesting for ads. I mean, I didn't use it on Wednesday, but so I don't see it getting used very often, but it's still there. It's warmer, nice. It's freezing here. It is atrociously freezing. Let's see. It is currently 20 degrees, but it feels like 1. Yesterday, the feels like was in the negatives pretty much all day. High today is 21. Yay. It's gonna get warmer next week though. High on Tuesday is supposed to be 39. High on Wednesday is supposed to be 41. So, and it's supposed to get highs are supposed to be above freezing like from there on out. So we should start to see some of the snow melt. It snowed Friday night. We just got a dusting, but still, it still snowed Friday night. And then Saturday morning I woke up and the snow was just blowing everywhere. It's supposed to be 78 today. Nice. For those who might be out in the Twitch sphere, we do have an ad coming up. I think I started doing the ad breaks Wednesday. I think it went pretty well. We didn't have any issues. So, the first ad break happens very early on in the stream, and then I have it set to be a minute and a half of ads every 30 minutes. So it's 3 minutes an hour. So, just as a heads up, if you're not a sub, you might get an ad in about 27 seconds, or a minute and a half of ads, and then you won't get any for another 30 minutes. So, Jen will be able to not see ads because she's a sub, but it's like a winter. We're getting a long break from it finally. Yeah, it's getting back to average temperatures, at least here. So, yeah. It usually takes a minute before the ads start as well, which is really weird. I kind of figured once the countdown stopped, it would just like immediately play ads. Because, you know, that's what the countdown's for, right? But it doesn't operate that way. It does say at the top of the chat when ads are playing, though. Oh, thank you for adding that command, Jen. That's awesome. Ad coming soon. Take this time to stretch, get a snack, or go do what you need to. Be back shortly. Wait, does my bot... Can my bot even send the emote? Is that a follower emote or a sub emote? So if I do add... And my bot can't send it. RIP. I really should just contact Twitch and get my bot a free sub. I never did that. Bot is not subbed. It's horrible, I know. I should be able to get a free sub though. Oh, and the ad break started, so just you and me, Jen. Wasn't likely. I assume you did not get an ad. Fingers crossed. But we're gonna switch to streaming and we're gonna go ahead and get started though. There we go. I think we are good to go. That is now showing. Oh, even ad blocker? Fair. You don't get ads anyways. We are on 1.21.11. Okay. There we go. So, last time, well, a few things have probably changed since you've last seen this, Jen. The biggest one is we finished filling in the floor area here. I've started replacing some of the carpets, and we flattened this backside. So all this has been flattened down to the same level. I redid some of the structure, some of the planning here for the walls. So the next plan is we're gonna build up these towers, because I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with the walls or how I'm gonna address this. I have an idea, but I haven't quite figured it out. So we are gonna do these towers and build these up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them today. Yeah, this was all on Wednesday's stream. It looks like a lot. Honestly, it wasn't that much. We did that tower over there. We did that wall. Up to that tower was already done last weekend, and we did this wall, and we did this tower. So, I redid some of these walls a little bit, some of the plan here. But pretty much what we did was just this interior, laying all this in, and then getting the outline straightened out, flattened. So, the plan for today is 3 things. 1, I've got a bunch of cows I still need to kill from like last weekend, I think, that were freed, that are wandering around. I need to go kill those cows. I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna do that to start off today. I'm gonna turn on shaders before I forget. The second thing is gonna be building these towers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The third thing will be, I think we have enough eggs now because we've been in this area long enough. I think we have enough eggs now to go get some more wither roses. So I think that's the third thing we're gonna do today. So we'll see if all this fits into 2 hours. It might go a little over. We'll see. But first things first, let's go kill some cows. But I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Honestly, that's why we're continuing to build the castle today. I think my next video, it would be nice if we had the entirety of the castle wall complete. I think that would be a good thing to have done for the next video. So I think between today and Wednesday stream, we can probably get that done. But We'll see. So I'm gonna go kill some cows for a bit. Get these dealt with. I'm just making sure I'm not killing any named cows. None of these should be named, but checking anyways. And I guess a lot of them went up on this hill. No? Not on the hill? Okay. Any cows over here? Nope. We have so many beacon effects here. How many beacons do we have? One. Oh, those two and then this one. Is this the haste? It's supposed to be the haste one over here. Hello, Cowie. Over there. Grab you. Is there a cow over here? Did I miss a cow? There you go. Hey, buddy. Blame Kiki, exactly. Yeah, and we're not gonna... I'm probably not gonna deal with these crops necessarily right now, unless I have my hoe on. I don't have my hoe on me. We'll see. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. All of you must die, because for some reason you decided to congregate up here. There's also now a cow with Steve. Steve Jr. There's another cow here. Which is interesting. Joke about naming the cow Steve the Third. This is very loud. What are you doing? So baby cow here that's going to die. Thank you. So, give me you, but these are the plans for today in that order. It's a random stone block right there, interesting. We do need to get rid of a lot of these cows because they do cause a little bit of lag if I keep them around for too long, which honestly hasn't been too bad the time I have been playing in this world. I mean, there's always lag in this world, though. You just can't escape it. Especially with Amplify, you just can't escape it. It's just it's inevitable. I feel like this farmland we never quite completed. We should complete at some point. And there's a bunch of cows in here, which is also kind of a bummer. They somehow made their way over here. There we go. There's you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I killed these cows because they're not supposed to be here. Thank you. Yeah, they're trying to blend in. It's kind of weird. I thought my shears on me, but otherwise I'd get some more wool right now. I don't see any more cows. Yeah, this farmland is a wreck. Who thought it was a good idea to put a bunch of farmland here? Who had that bright idea? Yeah, I know. Any more cows? There's some up there, some up there. Who is the chief architect of this world? Not me. What? You can't blame me. I did nothing wrong. They all congregate down here. It's a little weird. There we go. And you. We should probably make it a point to actually come back and fix this farmland though at some point, but it's not super pressing. Hello, friend. You're gone. You're gone. All right, it's getting nighttime, so we should go to sleep soon. Okay, there we go. And one more cow, a second cow. All right. There's a bed up here, I believe. Then we can take a look down to see how many more cows there are. There we go. Sleepy sleep. We're getting there. 11 more days to go. I'm thinking we're gonna hit 3,400. Either we're gonna hit it today or we're gonna hit it like, or get really close today. Many cows keep climbing up here. Oh my gosh. Boz Army. What's up, Boz? Thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate that, man. Hopefully your stream was good. I was lurking a little bit earlier. Seemed like things were going well, but hopefully... There's a creeper. Really? My beautiful, beautiful landscape. Yeah, welcome in, folks. Welcome in, Boz. Hope you're having a good day. You brought a creeper friend with you, apparently. It's all good.
Hello.
Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. How it goes? It's going good. It's going good. How have you been? How was the stream?
Hello.
Thank you for the follow as well, Dan. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Classic white amplified world. Yeah, exactly. Gotta have a creeper blowing up somewhere. At least this time it didn't cause death. Little backstory there. This is my second hardcore world. This is a hardcore amplified world. We hit, believe it or not, we hit 5 years in this world 3 days ago. February 5th, 2021 was the day I uploaded the first video over on YouTube. So it's been 5 years in this world now. This is season 2. My original hardcore world, I died to a creeper explosion, which was not fun. So I don't see any more. Oh, there's one over there. We're trying to kill a bunch of cows to start off with today. 5 years was 5 years ago. It is wild. It's wild to think about. Things are good. Just continuing a bit of terraforming. Nice. Love me some terraforming. Always do kind of accidental terraforming as well. It's like I start a project, but I gotta terraform this a little bit, or I gotta take this hill down, or I gotta do this little bit of extra whatever here or there.
Hello.
So, Starline, thanks for that follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Glad things are good though. For those who haven't been here before, my name is Whitefire. I play survival Minecraft, in particular here in my Amplified Hardcore, a single player survival world, which I've just mentioned I've had for over 5 years now, which is a long time. Right now we're trying to kill cows because last week, and we're destroying my crops, but it's fine. Last weekend, Geeky redeemed free all the cows, which essentially means there's a cow pen that's down this way. I hooked up some redstone to it so I can lower some of the fences. So if someone redeems that, some of the fences get lowered, and so all these cows are allowed to escape. And we leave it on for the entire stream. It's pretty fun, actually. So I want to kill those cows first. We're not going to fix the crops today. That's a bigger endeavor. The plan for today is we're killing some of these cows because I didn't do it last weekend, or after last weekend. We are going to be working on our castle, which you can't really see from here. No, you can't see it from here. I'll show it in a second. We finally, after about 4 years of having a layout of a castle up on the mountain up there, you can kind of see it now. We are finally actually building it. So I started that, was it last weekend? I forget if it was last weekend or if it was the Wednesday. I think it was the Wednesday before that I started it. We continued it last weekend. I stream twice a week, Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern and Sunday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern EST. I think that's it over here. So 2 Wednesday streams ago, I started the castle. Then last weekend, we continued with it. Last Wednesday, I continued with it. I built part of a wall. And now today, is there? Oh, okay. And then today we're focused on building some towers. So I think this is probably enough. There's a couple cows down here, actually. While we're here, let's go ahead and do this. Thank you. And there we go. That's okay. We'll come back eventually. Maybe I'll just do this as like a random stream or something, or do it in my own time. I sometimes like hopping into this world and putting something on in the background and doing something grindy. So before we do that, let's go up here. So let's show off the castle. It's raining, so it's kind of harder to see, but this is the start of the castle gate, the wall here. So we actually have it. It is still daytime, so this is down. I have a lever here to be able to essentially raise and lower the gate. What should happen is when it turns nighttime, this gate should automatically, because there's a daylight sensor hooked up, it's hidden right here. You can kind of see it through there. There's a daylight sensor hooked up to this, and so once it turns nighttime, this should automatically close. But this looks very different for anyone who's seen this world previously. This is very different. On Wednesday, I tore down like some hill area on the backside here. This is a snow golem left over from when I needed snow for the Happy Cast, I think. That guy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we tore all this down, so it looks a little different. I used to be able to, I can still fly down into my storage system that's below this here. I used to have to go through the front, like the front side over there, to get to the other entrance to the storage, which is through here. But I added in a door now. So here's my shulker box unloader, and here's the staircase, and that now goes down to the first floor, which goes down to my big old storage room. So we are going to put these crops away while I'm here. Whoop. And do wheat seeds there. Wheat goes there. Carrots go here. And we've got some potatoes that will go there. All right, while we're here, where's my ender chest? Where's my ender chest? There's one at the end here. I must have put it up on the mountaintop and forgotten about it, so we'll keep on honest. Lunchbox. That works. Lunchbox is where I store all of my food. I've got so much steak. I mean, this is all filled with steak, right? But just from all the free the cow stuff, I've kept up my food supply. Like, I don't think I've had to, outside of those moments where we kill those cows after we do free all the cows, I don't think I've had to farm for food in years, literally years, I think at this point, because somewhere around here, is it here? Terracotta and brick, leather steak. Yes, we have steak here as well. This is where I put my excess leather as well, which we sometimes go to our villager trading hall and trade with. So, part 1 is complete. I do actually, hello Enderman. I do actually need some dirt. Also need some more rockets. Rockets are one of those things that we really do need to get a better supply of, but it's a future me problem. We do need some more. Let's go up through here. See if I can sleep. We need some dirt to fill in that creeper hole. Is it not nighttime? Seriously? We for real right now? That clock on me. Let's see. Actually, we need to put some stuff away. So we're gonna take our tools. No, we don't need you. We need you. This is where my extra tools go. Let's do that. It's worth it. The second thing that we're gonna do today, after filling out the creeper hole, is work on these towers. So there's 4 tower slots here that we still need to fill in the wall. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My goal is to fill in those tower slots today. It'll probably take like an hour or so. And then the final goal of today is going to be, we need to get some more wither roses. So for our wither skeleton farm. Put that on me. Let's go fill in this creeper hole. Now it's nighttime. Should be anyways. So once we fill in once we fill in the towers, we'll go fight a wither. Come on. Thank you. Took you long enough. Something's burning down there. Is that a skeleton? It's a skeleton. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff in this world. You know, we never put a... We should do one this year. This year should be 5 years of Twitch partner as well, which is pretty crazy. It's down here somewhere, I think. Yeah, right here. So up there, I'll show it in a second. Try to actually fill this in because I don't want this looking ugly. Let's do that maybe. Let's do that and that, and I think this is gonna look a little better now. That's not bad. That's a little better. Did I remove a certain command? Yes. Or I at least like deactivated it. Yeah, this is the original. When we first got partner, this is what I made in this world. What was it? June of 2021 was when I got partner. And then we made this a year later for the... Or was this 2 years later? Might have been 2 years later. This might have been 2023 when I did that. All kinds of fun little things as we walk through here that are fun to stumble upon. And we continue adding stuff to this world. I'm pretty happy with what we're able to add along the way. This is just the latest in a set of builds that we're adding. Okay. Dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. So, what do we need for these towers? We need oak, stripped oak. We have terracotta. We've got deep slate bricks and cracked bricks. Deep slate brick stairs. Polished deep slate stairs. Polished deep slate. Chiseled. A couple of lighting things. Pretty sure that's it. There's some stuff at the bottom here, but it's mostly that. So I've got a fair few of those materials, but we should figure out if I need any more of those. Yes, and that's the other change for people who maybe haven't been here in a bit. Maybe you have. So we have started to do ad breaks during the stream rather than doing pre-rolls. So I've disabled pre-rolls for the stream. We do ad breaks in the middle, just to see how it goes. I think so far has been positive. I've only done it one stream now, which was Wednesday's stream. Let's get a couple of those. We're gonna do a couple of those. Do a set of those. I'm feeling we might need more cracked deep slate brick. So let me do this. Okay. We're gonna walk. Oh, you know what? Instead of doing that, our smelter is right here. So we should be able to do... Oh, do I have more in here already? I kept this going. I do have a little bit. We could use a little bit more though. I think it was one of those nights. I don't think I had one this past week. It was one of those nights I had like a kind of a... I was able to kind of sit down and like process my thoughts. And it's something I've been wanting to get to for a little bit. But I was able to like actually sit down and like look at Twitch stuff, which I haven't done in a long time. And I was like, let's change it. Why not? So... that's really it. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. That, along with many things related to content, it's like all I need is like a half an hour where I just like dedicate to sitting down and doing it. And when I have that blocked out, like I get so much more done rather than it just scrolling in my head. Because it's also so easy, especially with content, just to be like, oh, this is a good idea, or I'll get to that, and then like not actually do it because you don't have the time, you don't have the patience, whatever it is. So I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a whirl. So, and I don't think I put it in my week this past week. I think I forgot about it, but and I may not be able to do it again this week. But like Thursday nights are typically my time to be able to sit down. I dedicate a couple hours every Tuesday to just content, progressing content. And I think if I do have any time this week, it's gonna be, I've got a video that I need to start editing, so I'll probably start that this week. I've recorded a bunch of clips and stuff for it. I just need to start editing it. It's hard for me to like convince myself that I'm allowed to do that sometimes. So it's just a good opportunity for me to be able to sit down and do that. Because there's always like 10 million things going on. It's always like that. You know? There's always a bunch of things going on. So it's just what I've learned in life. There's no such thing as a good time to do anything. You just have to dedicate the time to it if you really want to do it. Alright. Let's get some screenshots to help me with these towers. Yeah, I mean, it's also just life in general. is just busy. And that's what I've also learned as well. Is like once it was easier when I was like in college, I guess, because I had a lot more. There's a lot fewer responsibilities, and or just things running through my head. Then I had to grow up a little bit. Now it's like, oh yeah, life's just busy. That's just the steady state position of life. You're just busy. So you just gotta learn to deal with it. So, because I'd always make the excuse of like, oh, it's just a crazy time right now, and it's like it. At the time, it wasn't an excuse, right? It was like a genuinely compared to the previous year, the previous whatever. It was busy. But once that starts happening for multiple years in a row, it's like, all right. Like maybe you got to start doing things even when you're quote unquote busy. Yeah, there's an ad running for some folks right now. So if you get an ad, you can still technically watch the stream. You just can't hear me. So I can say whatever I want right now. And most people can't hear me. Mwahaha. No, I'm not gonna say anything bad. Me say something bad? I would never. Two, three, 4, 5. I think, you know, I was mentioning earlier, like we can use the snooze button for ads when things get really busy, but I feel like a stream like mine is probably a pretty good candidate for having ad breaks, because if you're gone for a minute and a half, you're not missing a whole lot. If you're gone for 2 hours, you're missing a lot. But if you're gone for a minute and a half, you're not missing much. So having those periodic ad breaks instead of having pre-rolls allows more people to be I'd say more comfortable coming into a stream and not immediately clicking off if they get an ad right away. But it also is just kind of fitting for it makes sense for a chill stream like this for that to be able to work. So that was my other thought pattern behind it. Probably makes the stream a lot more accessible for people. So because like the ad break's now over, so that didn't take long at all. At least it didn't feel long to me. That's why I decided kind of like the minute and a half mark was probably the best mark, because I think the Twitch ads manager recommended like 5 minutes of ads every hour. I'm like, that seems like a lot. That seems like too much, personally. Three minutes seems about right. A minute and a half every half an hour, right? So you get 2 ad breaks an hour, and you can go way higher than that, Jen. Like 5 minutes was their recommended, but like there was like all kinds of options. Might have even been up to like 20 or so minutes of ads an hour. I'm like, you're kidding me. Really? I think we talked about this at some point. It was like 22 minutes of ads an hour or something. Like, that's insane. That's so many ads. I don't know why you would do that. Doing more than 3 minutes, I can see, depending upon what it is that you do. But if you're just an average streamer like me, anything more than, I'd say, maybe like 5 minutes is difficult. Especially when it's like, I feel like the average streamer probably doesn't make a whole lot off of ads. It's not even like you're making a whole lot of money off of it. Maybe like maybe the big dogs are, but I don't think your average streamer is making all that much money off of ads. This goes here and here. Do this all the way around. It's a long time for people to be not watching your stream. Personally, I think it's a lot of time. There we go. Whoop. I could have fallen there, but I didn't. Go. Another stair. Yeah, if you have like if you're doing like a 5-minute break every hour, or every 2 hours you do a 10-minute break, okay, like that's, I could see that. The other thing I think about is like esports, depending on how you do it. Because it's really compact, especially like I think of like Rocket League is what when I think of esports, I think of Rocket League a lot. Who would have thought? I don't know what Rocket League does for their ad breaks, but I could see them doing it a little more frequently. They probably have more sponsors though, but I don't know, it just seems like a lot. And or, you know, certain bigger streamers might use it as a way for people to either like force them to get their own ad block or subscribe. Imagine that, yeah. Me, Rocket League, what? I could see some really big streamers, you know, people with 20, 30, 40,000. Oh, I didn't do this side. 20, 30, 40,000 viewers not caring about it, you know? They're such big streamers, doesn't really affect them. Medium-sized streamers would definitely care, but the really big ones probably not. By medium, I'm talking like anywhere from 500 to 5,000. Don't have the other things on me, but it's fine. I'll come back for them. The lanterns. We need to go get the lanterns. I don't know. A lot of it's just also my philosophy, I think, on streaming in general. Some people really see it as a revenue source, and I don't. I was thinking about this yesterday, actually. Like, I think the only avenue I currently, well, I think there's two avenues technically for like monetary contributions to the stream, donations or whatever. One is through Twitch, through bits and subs and things like that, and I think the other one, I think I have something enabled on YouTube that's like a donation on a video. So like if someone were to like really like a certain video, they could, I forget what it's called, I remember enabling it though. They could have like a $5 donation on, or something on a particular video. I think those are the only things that I've enabled, because I don't have subscriptions or whatever they're called on YouTube. And I've just never, I don't know, I just never always feel weird about it. So at least with something like Twitch, you actually get something out of it. You get the emotes, you get the ad-free stuff, you get the... Well, that's really it on Twitch. At least you get something out of it. Alright, we wanted to get... I think that tower's basically done. I need to do the outside now. You and you. I think that's it. I think that's all I need. Let's do that. But yeah, the monetary side of content has always been weird for me. It's very uncomfortable. So this side needs a door. Get a door in a second. Okay. Yeah, it's an entirely different thing if you're trying to make this like your full-time job. That's a whole other can of worms, right? Whole other thing. We're like, yeah, you absolutely, like, if you're trying to make it a full-time thing, like, enable all the monetary things, you know, go that route for sure. I did inside. I had to do that inside. Okay. That I totally get for sure. There we go. I don't necessarily envy people who do this full time though. I think when I was younger I did to some degree. Yeah, we need to do that. But I definitely like it's. I could definitely see the struggle of being a full-time. Like unless you're like super popular, it's tough. It's tough being a full-time creator. The place of making it where you make just enough to survive but not enough to thrive monetarily. It's a tough spot to be in. And then like content creation income in general is so up and down. If you have a really good month, you could be doing really well, and then you have a couple of down months and it's like, well, what do I do now? So I still think if the numbers made sense, you know, if I did have the opportunity, I think it'd be silly of me not to do this full time if it ever got to that point, but it's very difficult to get to that point. Definitely a lot of hours go into that, so okay. Put in the stuff down here. We need a door. Need a door. Door. Make it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just get a set of doors. There we go. Not to say that there aren't harder jobs out there than being a content creator, obviously. It's a privilege to be able to do this, full-time or not, and have anybody watch. So, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not saying that it's like the hardest job out there, by any means. Unlike some content creators online probably would say. Pew pew pew. Shots fired. Go. See, I like having this switch here so that I can just do that. I can still walk outside of the castle area with it being nighttime, which is nice. This is why I wanted to have that installed. I want it to automatically go up at night, but I want to still be able to exit the castle area on my own. Have the choice of raising or lowering the gate when I'm inside. Tactically, it wouldn't make sense for someone on the outside to be able to raise or lower the gate. That would be a very weird choice. Because if you think about it, literally anybody, an enemy, you're thinking more like lore-wise, an enemy could open or raise or lower your castle gate, which would be a bit silly. So we're pillaring up. We are at, this is tower number 2. These towers are all the same design, so they should go relatively smoothly. So you're next, and then you. Okay. Two, three. Honestly, one of the harder parts of this is just getting that mixture right. Like doing enough mixing of cracked and regular that I feel good about what I'm making here. It's taken me a long time to get to this point for sure. With building. It's like feeling comfortable with just, because I wasn't really even really thinking about it. I was just kind of placing blocks. Put the door in, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Just making sure. I have to move the snowman. Either that or get rid of the snowman, which is also an option. One, two, one. For now, the snowman can stay there, but I think what we need to do this. I don't want the snowman to leave. Do that, we should be okay. I didn't want to break that slab too early, otherwise the snowman would be able to get out, which we obviously don't want. At least not right now. So in theory, you're gonna have to move because we're gonna need to put a door there. But for now, you're okay. Okay. I haven't designed the walls, these next walls that you see are over here yet. I have made them, I think, 5 wide. Most of them 5. Or no, sorry, this is 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, all of these are 5 wide here, or except for this is 4. But this is 5. These are all 5 here. So I've done 5 wide. That's what that is. Everything's based off of a 5 wide wall design. So these will be easy to put in. Some of these other walls will be much more difficult. This is 5, this is 5. We have a 3, 3, 3, which will be a little difficult, but nothing I can't handle. I've been building buildings for a long time. And I've kind of settled into my niche, I think, with obviously with Amplified being kind of my niche of world gens that I like. But I think my niche in general is more world building than anything. Not necessarily from a lore perspective, but I do just like, I like getting to the end game and then just spending a lot of time building up a world, building all the things. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a great redstoner. I can survive for a while in a hardcore world though. Not that this world's gonna go on forever, but I've survived quite a while. Early on in my Minecraft days, I think the word that I would have used to describe myself, and even so much so that this is something that I specifically looked for even before I started YouTube, was survivalist. There was I've talked about it before, but there was a world I played on called the Survivalist Realm. It was the Minecraft realm. I specifically looked for it because I was looking for the word survivalist. Uh-oh. Come this way. You're gonna have to move. We might just kill the snowman, to be honest. It's pretty easy to make snowmen. Let's do that. Pretty easy to make snowmen. So you go here. You're gonna go all around like this. You two are just gonna do that. And you are going to be chiseled. Chiseled. Stairs. We need to get cacti for those ledges. Okay, there we go. What do we got next? We got deep slate. We got deep slate. We do need you. This goes in all the corners. You are going to move. Where? I don't know. Maybe you're just right here for now. That's the best place to put you. Deep slate. Yep. Celia. What? Not there. Nope, not there. Go. Yep, that looks good. I've got the other door while I'm here. And we gotta go do the top after this. Door here. Door is done. We will potentially have to fill in this area, but oh, shush. Potentially. We'll see. It's still stone. It blends in with the floor here. It just looks a little awkward to me. Okay. Top of the tower we go. So we're gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna need more stairs. I am absolutely gonna need more stairs. Regular, cracked, regular, cracked, regular, cracked, regular, cracked. Looks about right. And then based off of here, we're gonna put you here. So these are the polished deep slate stairs. Okay. Well, we got another ad break coming up in 5 minutes. Easy peasy. Oh, and these actually need to be here. Gonna do that. We're gonna put you here. I'm doing this so I can get some light up here before it becomes nighttime. We have to drop off. So this is why I'm doing things kind of out of order and it's a little awkward. But I want lanterns up here. Okay, all that's settled in. Yeah, we need more stairs. Okay. Let's hop down here. Make some more stairs. Then go in here. Gonna use a stone cutter. Yeah, we'll just make all of these in the stairs. It's fine. And we can sleep. Firework rocket. Oh. Uh-oh. It's fine. We go and start putting in these stairs. Cool. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. The cherry on top. So that goes actually in here. Block, 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 block. There's intentionally a lot of deep slate in this design. I don't typically build with a ton of deep slate. I've built with Blackstone before, I believe. But I figured this would be a good opportunity to build with a bunch of deep slate. So get ourselves some more deep slate bricks down here. Should be enough. Yep. Deep slate bricks. These are the stairs. All of these insides are gonna have staircases to some degree to get to the top. We're just not doing that yet. We will, just not yet. There's that, and then we put in the fences, all oak. Still trying to, as best as I can, stick with materials that are close-ish to the theme of, or stuff that one you would find in the biome, but two are close to the theme, right? The only thing out of these materials that we're using that you wouldn't find necessarily in this biome, I guess you have the azalea leaves, which aren't necessarily found in this biome. The terracotta. That's really it. Maybe the glowstone, but that's the nether, and so you can kind of make an exception for that. But everything else you'd normally find in this biome. So deep slate underground, oak wood. That's why we're going with oak wood, not something like spruce. It's kind of a theme I set for myself, just to try to use stuff related to this biome in this biome. So if we were to go to a desert, try to use a lot of sandstone. You know, if we were to go to a spruce forest, try to use a lot of spruce, that kind of stuff. And this one is complete. 2 towers down, 2 more to go. What do we need to refill on? Then we got enough polished deep slate. We don't need the snowballs on us. We can go put those away. I can go in there. We need more terracotta. We need more view. We might have enough deep slate stairs. Maybe. potentially. Let's do that. That's enough. This would be enough. Okay. We need a few more deep sleep bricks, I think. We need 22. If I saw that right. Okay, let's go down here. Day are we on? Oh, we got 7 more days. That went quick. Was not expecting that. We started with 12 days to go. Do that. We want to get down here. Easy enough. Ad break is commencing. GG. I would be interested from a viewership perspective what people think of the ad breaks. If it's too much of a deterrent from continuing to watch a stream or not. Or if, I mean, I guess to some degree people might just be used to it now. I don't watch enough Twitch probably to have an opinion. Been watching a little more the last week or so, but I think the big pro to the mid rolls, if you will, the ad breaks, as compared to the pre rolls, is pre rolls deters people from sticking around. If you get hit with a minute and a half of ads as soon as you walk into a stream, it's like, well, I got better things to do. And I guess for me, YouTube has mid rolls for a lot of videos and stuff, so I'm used to it from there. But we talked about it on Wednesday stream a little bit. But if I get hit with an ad break in the middle of something that I'm watching, I just mute the stream for a minute and a half, and then I come back, and then it's fine, generally. Go. There we go. Oh, nope. This is gonna be that. What you got, buddy? You have lime dye, horn coral block. Yeah, none of these are particularly useful. Gotta love the amazing wandering traders. Occasionally they can have some good stuff, but this one definitely did not. Let's do that. Up we go. That's 2 sides done. I don't know what I'm doing with this other side over here, with all this green space. I'll have to figure that out, because I could have extended this castle all the way over here if I wanted to. But I don't know. This is my original plan. This is probably big enough. I like it covering up some areas, I guess. Like, I like the fact that we have this area covered, so I can have my little drop chute into the storage room. This is basically the storage room width here as well, so it's basically just covering the top of the storage room. If you think about it. There we go. I'm getting pretty good at switching back and forth between Elytra and Chestplate. Honestly, I think having the twice a week streams has helped a lot because it's made me play the game a little more often. Oh, go away, llamas. Are you going to build a base-like place in the middle? I can't remember your plans. I didn't have any plans for the middle. That I remember. So we have the fountain here in the middle. We'll build that. It's kind of in the middle. Depending if I want to actually like center it. Because it's not centered with this right now. It's offset by 2. So I'm debating if I want to center the fountain with here or not. It's not even the funny part is it's not even centered with the tower. Like you have the gate here. Here's the center of the gate. The center of that tower is here, and the center of the fountain's here. I didn't have any plans, I guess, per se, but my thoughts were to have some different buildings in here. What they have in them? I don't know, but because this is a castle gate, right? This is like a castle wall, and then you would have like a keep or something in the middle, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. You gotta stop spinning. No spinning, thank you. This was mostly to have a build on top, and if there's something that we want to put in the middle of it, then obviously I'm game for that. I want to have at least a structure up here. I think it would be cool to have some kind of like maybe we have some market stalls over there that sell various things. This can be like an armory. I think put like a keep in the middle, maybe. Just a thought. It's a pretty small area, so it's not like there's not a whole lot you can do with it. But that would be an idea. My thought over here was originally a patch of farmland, but I'm like honestly just like a garden would be kind of cool over here. A garden that then just like has a pathway, maybe. I don't even know where we would put a pathway. I guess it's around the outside there, huh? I was wondering if there's a way to have an entrance from the castle here. There we go. So that's just a couple of thoughts. And where I've been leading with this world as well is thinking of projects to do and then trying to think of like, okay, what materials do I need for those projects? And then trying to build the farms to support the materials that I need for those projects. So if there's anything in here that we're like, I really want to do something with moss or something, that'd be a perfect opportunity to build a moss farm, right? And it's something I'm trying to do more with this world, is to think about what kind of builds do I want, and then building the farms to support said builds. Right, I did that with the egg farm that supports the Wither Skeleton farm and the Wither Rose farm that I wanted to turn that into. Not Wither Rose farm, but Wither Rose powered Wither Skeleton farm. And I needed an egg farm in order to do that. That kind of stuff. So. And there's probably even things that I'm not thinking of, right? That are like newer blocks, newer mobs we haven't gotten. I probably need to write down, like, have a full list of every single thing we haven't done in this game. Every mob we haven't gotten, every farm we haven't built. I don't have that list. But it would be interesting to have that and just to keep updating it as we update. Because I'm not going to get to all this stuff. You know, I'm not going to do every single farm or whatever. So, certainly they won't be all priorities. I started with the to-do list book in this world, but there's just way too much stuff that you can do in a world to put on a to-do list book inside this game. So, witch farm, yep. So witch farm is something I want to do this year. I at least want to build the farm. We don't necessarily. It's kind of similar to the Wither Skeleton farm, where it's like I want to do a perimeter project with it, but that can be a later thing. Like we just want to build the farm, and then like branch off of that, get something basic going, and then just kind of build off of it. So I wrote down, which actually reminds me. Let me finish this real quick. I need to get out my notebook. So let's do this. And let me grab my notebook. So, got my water as well. I forgot to write down the stream date today. My stream tracker. So let's open that up. Kind of hear the pages properly. Stream tracker. Today is the 8th. Okay. We have streamed 10 times this year already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in January and 3 times in February. Pretty cool. So I wrote down in this book the original list of the 6 farms I was going to make this year to satisfy my goal. So I wrote down Squid Farm, Moss Farm, Froglight Farm, Slime Farm, Witch Farm, and a Tree Farm. So the Tree Farm, I talked about the idea of like putting it into the mountain, right? Some extra ideas I had that would be a lot easier probably. That could also might fit a little better. So a wool farm, right? An actual sheep farm, but an automated wool farm. A mud farm. Cocoa bean farm, because I've been wanting to do that for ages now. And then flower farms. Let's get all the flowers. Builds, I wrote down 4 builds for this year. The Mountaintop Castle, which we're working on right now. Making progress on the Nether Perimeter. The End Portal Room. And then the hot air balloon for the mob farm. Other than that, I didn't write anything else down for builds. But they'll kind of arise as we get there. Mostly because stuff like the castle and the End Portal Room and the mob farm decorations. Yeah, so like the overworld room with like the end portal, the 3x3, 5x5, whatever it is, end portal to go to the end. I typically in worlds, when I can, I decorate that room. So either putting a dragon egg in it and doing, yeah, that one. So either putting the dragon egg in it and doing a decoration, or just doing the decoration. I have the materials for that. At least some of the materials already at the end portal room. I just have to build it. So that I think would be an easy one. So. And we're on month 2 already. Ah, yeah, no. Though an end castle, or like decorating that whole end area, making like a big build in the end, is a dream. It's just not like a priority, I guess. I have a farm already. It's just the rest of it's not really a priority. But I've seen like a lot of hardcore worlds, similar to like Ocean Monument. People do Ocean Monument builds. They do with the Skeleton Farm builds, right? It's one of those top list things that like a lot of like the big worlds have. So we were talking on Wednesday. I think this is when Ava was here on Wednesday. We were talking about potential end updates. Should be an end update by 2030 or whatever it is. So potentially. That's right. So I also wonder if I should wait for something like an end update before doing something like that. And coincide a build like that with an end update, but I don't know. In theory, we're gonna be in this world for a long time, so we've got time. This is kind of my world. I don't plan on, you know, I've heard people talk about like a 10-year plan, right? For like a 10-year world. It's hard to see that far out. It's hard to really plan that far out. So I'm not saying that I have a 10-year plan for this world, or I guess at this point a 5-year plan to make it a 10-year world. I certainly do not. But I also don't plan on like this world will end when either I stop playing the game, even then it won't technically end, but it will, for all intents and purposes, end, or we die in the world. I have no plans of ever quitting this world. Partly because like just a lot of the reason people quit worlds is for the YouTube landscape, right? Hey, Usis, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. A lot of people quit worlds for the YouTube game, and I don't think the YouTube game is like that anymore. So I wouldn't have that reason. I also don't really feel like starting over. To be honest, like I want to actually build a world, like a long-lasting, huge world. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. One there. Okay. Use the less than half, so we should be good this time. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. I'm good. Doing good. It's one day at a time. Yep. Don't get too ahead. Like, I remember, who was it? It was, I think it was Stenos, I think. Years ago. Had like this 10-year plan. I remember thinking like, I don't know what like next year's gonna bring. You know, like that's a lot of commitment. I'd rather say like I have no plans and here's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow or next month. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there, to be honest. I thought I saw he was coming back. Just haven't seen him in a while. I haven't been online, really. TBH. It's one of those things, right, where it's like you don't really know what's gonna happen in 2 years from now. I don't know. So I'd rather not, like, I can have an idea. I can be like, this is where I would like to go as of today. But like I don't really know what's gonna happen. So trying to be a little less committal. But still working towards something, I guess. Non-committal, but still working. I think his dad did pass away. I think I did see that. Because I know he was the primary caregiver. Which is a tough spot to be in. Because that does take priority, right? Like, over everything else, so. It's a tough spot. But in a similar vein, I think kind of what you were alluding to there as well, like you want to be able to act on the things that you say as well. If I start making a 2-year plan, it's very difficult to say like I'm absolutely going to hit that 2-year plan. I can have goals. I can say this is where I'm going, but a 10-year plan's even further out, right? Where it's like that's just, it's difficult to hit. Having an idea of where you want to go is fine, but yeah, it's just difficult. That's all. And I found this as I get a little older as well, but trying to put myself in positions to not like overcommit, right? Like, not say like I'm 100% gonna do this, unless I am 100% going to do it, and then I have to do everything imaginable to hit that commitment. Everything else is just goals. It's like, well, this is what I would like to do this year, and this is what I'm going to be striving for. But I also may not hit it. It's kind of similar with the New Year's resolutions or goals. It's like, I call them resolutions, but they're really just goals. Start calling them goals a little bit more, because resolutions are like, I'm gonna do this year. It's like, I'm gonna try to do this year. Like, maybe I will. I'm gonna do the things that I think are gonna get me to that place. If something happens in the middle of the year, and something happens in the middle of the year. But like we were saying, take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Yeah, there we go. I get a gold star for trying. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love gold stars. It's where the old like Yoda saying "do or do not, there is no try," like pops into people's heads, right? It's like, oh, you gotta either do it or you don't do it. There's no trying. I disagree with that statement. Like, there is a try. Now, when people say that they try to do something, do they actually try? Or do they just say that they tried? Yeah, that's a different conversation, right? But I believe that there is such thing as a try. So I don't know what that makes me, but don't necessarily agree with Yoda's teachings, I guess. Maybe that. Maybe that. Bam, 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 ba-dum. I mean, I could also just be delusional, but a little bit of delusion goes a long way. Can go a long way, anyways. There we go. This is wrong. This is wrong. Do this, and we'll do that. I think that just goes like that, yeah, maybe. Nope, it actually goes like this. I knew something was off. That's correct, though. There we go. Come on, Bills. You good? Bailey jumped off her perch. It's like, I don't want up here anymore. That's okay, Bills. You don't need to. All right. We've got the top part of this tower to go. So let's continue that. We finished the bottom. The bottom. There we go. So stairs are gonna go here. Oh no. So I'm gonna do that to make sure I didn't lose the. Yeah. Make sure I didn't lose the stair. Every stair counts. Don't want to have to make more. No. If I can help it, I would like to not make more. At least not today. We'll have to make more than likely at some point. No. You need to be correct. There we go. We are on the home stretch of this tower, though. We've got maybe 5 minutes. Got this top bit left to do, assuming I have all the materials that I need. Here we go. We need these stairs now. 1, 2, 3. I'll grab our slabs. Grab the polished. Do this. Polished here. I think the chiseled goes here. Chiseled, chiseled, chiseled. Grab the slabs while we're here. Nope. There we go. So cracked goes in the center like whoop, like that. Okay. Regular deep slate bricks. Like so. The ad break might be starting now, by the way, folks. Good luck, have fun. Hopefully you get some good ads. I think Wednesday's ads were like McDonald's and something else. Makes you more bad. A little surprised. But I think that's done. I think that tower is complete. The regional, I mean, makes sense. Also based on, I'm sure, a bunch of data that Twitch sells to the advertisers. Or at least somebody sells to them. I don't know if it's Twitch. Alright, so those towers are now complete. So checklist item number 2. Yeah, because we can't enter those. Yep. So we gotta do the walls. The next thing is gonna be doing the walls. Should be easy peasy. Probably do that on Wednesday. Just spend the whole stream doing walls. Isn't a, you know, it's not a bad way to spend your time. Not necessarily a great way to spend your time, but not a bad way to spend your time. Do that. This goes in here. This goes in here. We used up a lot of those resources. Oh my. Put you in there. You in there. And the lanterns go in there. Okay. You locked me out. Thank you. Let's just hope that the enemy don't have ender pearls. Otherwise, I can easily get through my gate. We're now on day 3,396. We have 4 more days to go. So, what is it that we're doing next? That's a very good question. In here, we have splash potions. Different potions. Okay. Potions, great, fantastic. Paramount Elytra, that's a good point. Maybe we should go do that. And meanwhile, we can get some gunpowder while we're here. So once we're done with this, the next thing, you know what? Do I have other Elytra? Is this my? These are Wings of Glory. Okay, we're good. After this, we're gonna go grab some eggs, a couple shulkers of eggs, grab some soul sand, and once we do all of that, we are going to spawn a wither and go get ourselves some wither roses. That'll be fun. Come on, mobs. I know you're spawning. There we go. There we go. My winter distance may be too high. No, we're good. There we go. Nice and repaired. This looks pretty good from over here. I like that. It maybe feels a little weird that it's not the whole mountaintop here, but we need to put something up here. Okay, so let's grab a couple shulkers. 1, 2. Let's go get some eggs. All the way down here. Okay, 1 second. I think Bailey wants out. All right, I let Bailey out. As in out of my office. Not outside, but just out of my office. Oh, the other thing I did last stream was I did this, which is an advancement apparently. It's pretty cool. Oh, we've got some eggs. We have so many eggs. We need a third shulker box if we can. Maybe? Not have any more? Guess not. Okay. How do I get another one? Where did they put it? Maybe I can just put it in the project box, maybe? The extras in here, maybe? Let's put some extras in here. Got the other one as well. Yeah, let's do this. We got eggs. It is beautiful. We're going to grab 3 wither skulls. I can't remember in the nether if we use soul sand or soul soil for the wither skeleton farm. I don't remember. Oh, and we need potions. That's what we need. Potions of poison, I believe. If I recall that correctly. I think this was these splash potions. I think. Keep you on me. Keep you. Okay, okay. Got snowballs in here. Fire res. Cool. Feathers. Oh, why do we have so many feathers? Oh, this was from the end. Okay. Keep you on me. Okay. Is it poison? I think it's poison. Poison. How do you make a poison potion again? Is it spider eyes? I'm trying to remember. See if we have any down here. I may have put some in the storage room as well. We can go check there in a second. You think so? Spider eyes? Got fermented spider eyes. I got spider eyes. Potions of poison is what we're trying to make. I'm trying to remember what that recipe was. Go fill these up. For some reason I thought it was spider eyes. Whoop. bad. Do that. I'm trying to remember if you have to make awkward potions first, or if you just. I think it's spider eyes. Maybe. Think it's just spider eye. Try that. Then we want to make them splash potions. That's where I got the gunpowder. Mundane potion. Nether wart, then spider eye. So I think. Might be able to do. Nope. What do mundane potions do? I kind of want to drink it. Does it do anything? Can I reset it somehow? No effects. Probably poisons me or something. It's probably not good for my health. What can I do with a mundane potion? Oop. Let me see. Oh, they're the base for weakness potions. Oh, and bedrock it's for weakness potions. Interesting. Okay. So I could drink it. And it does absolutely nothing. Cool. Now I'm hydrated? True. It does do something. Another word first. I don't like drinking things without knowing what they're gonna do to me first. There's just like a general life rule. I'm like, it says no effects. It shouldn't do anything. But I also don't want it to kill me. Because, you know, hardcore. Yeah, from what I saw, it's just a base, basically, for potions, so. It's interesting that it's even in the game in Java. But poison. That's a throwback song. Out of sight. Good old Snowblind from 017. I think it's from 017 anyways. I thought or 020, I forget. Okay. Put. I usually splash 2. We'll do that. We need. I'm gonna go to sleep first. We need soul sand, and then we should be good. I think that's it. Do this so I don't accidentally throw it. I think we literally just need soul sand. And we're off. We are gonna head to the end. Right, to the end. That's where we do this. Oh my gosh. What is this? This is beautiful. Gotta love all those cows. That's amazing. We'll leave those for a different day. Yeah, this is the shulker box I brought with a bunch of materials for the end portal room here. I want to make this bigger. I don't really know how much bigger, but I do want to make it bigger. Maybe it works. A bunch of materials in here as well. We need to take and sort through at some point. But hello. Greetings, salutations. We are in the end. This is the end of the game, technically, but it's actually not the end. It's actually really just the beginning of the game. So what we need to do is do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place these here. Then egg. Egg. I think these have some eggs in them. We're just gonna do that. Egg. Hey, Sonic Stan, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing today? Good to see you. So many eggs. Uh-oh, Twitch. What'd you do, Twitch? What'd you do? Now we're just shooting off some eggs. Buffering, oof. No! Those of you who might just be joining, we have spent most of the stream doing two things. One, killing a bunch of cows, and two, working on towers over at the castle project. The next thing we're going to be doing is getting a bunch of wither roses. So I gotta get a whole bunch of chickens. I'm using a whole bunch of eggs to get a whole bunch of chickens. Gotta splash them with poison potions. Which are these right here. Once we've done all of that, then we'll be... do that. Then we will be good to go to spawn the wither. When the wither spawns, it's gonna kill off the chickens. So we want as many chickens as we can get. As part of this, I also don't touch the wither, so we've had issues with that before. I think if I shot the wither, it would be okay. I don't think I have knockback or anything. No, I don't. Yeah. Sure. Skippity, skippity the song. I don't understand this song either, but. Oh yeah, that's like a, I forget what song it was, but yeah, that's an old Monster Cat song. Back in the early days of EDM. It was all brr, brr, brr. But it's very techno in general. Very repetitive. Like I'm an automatic thrower right now. I'm just holding down right click. That's it. I can go faster if I don't hold down right click. Not that it's better for me, but I can go faster. Ever so slightly. Go eggs, go. Produce chickens. Something I don't have is the different kinds of chickens. So all these eggs are the same kind of chicken. They're just aesthetic things. It doesn't really matter for the functionality of it as far as I'm aware, but finger's getting a little tired. Let's actually do this. Do that. This Joker box can go in here. This one can stay out. This one can stay out for now. Okay. Got a whole bunch of chickens here. We're on our last inventory of eggs. This shouldn't take too much longer. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of chicken sounds. We're definitely gonna turn at least our hostile mob sounds way down. Almost there. There we go. Okay. That's done. Potions. What potions do we need? We got a couple instant health, a couple regen, and a strength. In the event that we need them. Grab some end stone. Put that away. Ooh, an ad break's gonna start in a few minutes. So we better get going with this. Okay, let's drink. I think we're good. We're gonna splash the poison. We're gonna drink the strength. Yeah, okay, we're gonna drink the strength first. Poison. Poison, just to be safe. Actually, music and sounds. We're gonna turn hostile mobs way down and friendly mobs way down. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And we're gonna turn these way down. So slowly but surely the wither is killing itself. So I'm gonna pick up as many of these as I can. Don't want to get too close. But I should be safe down here, I think. Yep, so we're good. We got almost 3 stacks of wither roses from that. That's crazy. What's up, Nick? Welcome in. That's wild. I missed your comment a little while ago. Signing Stan, I'm sorry about that. You doing okay? Thanks. Just had a long nap. That's why I'm so late. No worries, though. No worries. Science we just do? We just got a bunch of wither roses. Exploding wither kills chickens, creates wither roses. Easy peasy. Can't even see it from up top, which is kind of wild. Yep. And there will be an ad break coming up in about 2.5 minutes ish. Just for everyone to keep in mind. For this wither dies before then. I don't want to shoot the wither right now, although I probably could. I do think I will start to use my sword on the wither once it's in sword mode. Oh, you just edited to add break, the word break into it. Okay. I was like, what did you edit? And it looks basically the same. Yeah. So for anyone new, we just started to do, instead of doing pre-rolls, to do ad breaks during the stream. Started doing that on Wednesday, so. Yeah, not just a single ad. Yeah, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 5. It should be at 1.5 minutes, so it shouldn't be like a ton, you know. There we go. Easy peasy. So 30% before, I think. And then sounds. Friendly mobs, let's say up to 15. Hostile mobs up to 20. Let's actually put them, yeah, 10 on friendly mobs and 20 on hostile. My computer's making an interesting noise right now. I've not heard before. There we go. The fan's doing a thing. Actually, all right. So, those of you who are going to be at the ad break, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these wither roses. We're going to be figuring out where we can add them to our wither skeleton farm. We're going to be adding them to the wither skeleton farm. So, got another star. I'll make it into a beacon at some point. It's not a huge deal right now. But yeah, that is what we're going to do now. We can put these wither roses over at the wither skeleton farm. So yeah, fun. Let's see. Oh, actually, we just need to go this way. I need to head into the nether. Let's go this way. Go to sleep. Are we gonna hit it today? We might hit it today. 3,398. We might not. We will have to see. We are very, very close to 3,400. At the current pace, I mean, we got about almost 100 days in a month, I think. Close to it, month and a half. So I've had a month and a half scale. You go this way now. At a month and a half time frame, we can do 100 days. We can do 500 days in, we'll play that by 5. What does that give you? 3, 6, 7.5 months to do 500 days? That's pretty nice, right? That means in theory, by the end of July, we should be at our yearly goal. At this pace. I'd say by end of August is more likely. That's more of the strength potion to be every 2.5 minutes. Jeez. It's a lot for a strength potion. Oh, I can hear Bailey in the background. Alright, let's see. Let's go this way. There's a... No, that's just how she reacts when any dog passes by. Just on the sidewalk in front of our house. Okay, this is soul sand, it looks like. Not soul soil. So we need almost 3 stacks of soul sand. Yeah, she just reacts like that to dogs in general. It's interesting. I believe it's through here. Yeah, we need soul sand. To right here. Well, that was quick. There we go. Soil, let's do that. I want to say if there's a monster in the yard, it's probably Bailey. There we go. So we've got almost 2 stacks. I don't think we have a bunch back at our base, which is why I'm just getting some now. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. If we just go this way, get there in a minute. Believe it's this way. Right over here. Back into Minecraft for the past couple of weeks, currently building a church. As if you couldn't guess. Nice. I don't know if I've ever actually built a church in this game. Oh. Do we have... But yeah, I could totally see you building a church. We got a head. We got a head. We got a head. Very happy about that. Go on. Fall down. Come here. Easy enough. So we need 2 stacks and then 57. So Let's do the 57 first. The goal is to develop this entire area that was previously the entire spawnable area for this farm, filled up with wither roses. Medieval City said to have 5 of them. I'm working on the 4th. Nice. So I have a question for you. We were kind of talking about worlds and plans and whatnot. Do you have like a 5-year plan for your world? Because you're talking about like, oh, I've got 5 churches planned. I'm on the 4th one. Like, do you have like a long-term plan for the world, or are you more just kind of going with, you know, I've got a plan for this build or a plan for this specific area? I would be curious to know. Because I go more off of the not having a long-term world plan and more just having a long-term, or more just having like a project by project plan. I'm gonna do this project next, I'm gonna do this project next, kind of thing. Or do you not even have a plan and just kind of go with whatever. I go with the flow. Just have plans for specific areas. I have 4 bases going on, although 2 of them are just house currently. Gotcha. Okay. Just kind of go with the flow. Okay. We were talking about like how it's difficult to have long-term plans because you never know what's gonna change, right? So. A lot of things can change in multiple years. Okay, go. And look out in case any withered skeletons spawn. I don't think they will this close, but you never know. Beyond specific areas, I have general ideas that I might or might not get around to. One of the things I was saying earlier that I wanted to do for this world is get like a total list, especially because with updates, it's easy to miss. Like, oh, there's new stuff, and now you got to do new things for the new mobs, the new blocks, or new whatever. I would like to have a list of every single thing that I could do in this world, and then just prioritize them. That way it's like you never run out of ideas, and also like I always have ideas then. I always know what I could be doing next, you know. Sometimes it's difficult to know what I could or should be doing next in a world if I'm not following the updates close enough. Currently I have my medieval English city, my Welsh mining town, the start of an 1800s American town, more like Little House on the Prairie. Okay, the Wild West. Okay, and a Japanese city. The latter 2 are just a house each. You worked on the medieval English and the Welsh mining. Okay. Yeah, from what I remember from our conversations and talking about what you've been building, that makes sense. Start this way and move backwards now. Try not to get withered. Oh. You know, I don't know if this is enough wither roses to finish the entire farm, but we're gonna get really close, I think. Just with the amount of soul sand I have. Most of my work has been on the medieval city. I did quite a bit on the Welsh Industrial Revolution mining town, so that's where I go to do my mining. That sound is a little crazy. All these bases are 1,500 and 2,000 blocks from each other, and you're connecting them up by roads, probably. Some kind of road We can either go by horseback or walk there, or you connect it up with any other kind of transportation. We're gonna get really close today. Yeah, I sail between them at the moment. I haven't developed another yet and haven't been to the end of the 3-4 years I've had the world. I'm not big into flying. Okay. So you sail between them. That makes sense. As in boats. And haven't developed another yet, yeah. Makes sense. And the nice thing about Minecraft is that you can kind of build things however you want. So transport yourself however you want. Go to whatever dimensions you want. I'll be interested to see how much more efficient we are done. Let's see if this is any more efficient. Got those. Put all this stuff away at some point. I'll have a nether link. I want to stick portals on ships in the harbors and sail via the nether links. Oh, that's nice. It's almost like warps. If you think about it. Sounds pretty cool though. I got some. Oh, here we go. They can't see the iron golem though. Doing a little better about it now. Yeah, but some of them can't see the iron golem. So we might have to do something about that. That was a lot faster, I'll tell you that. Grab some of these blocks. There's quite a few in there. I got the idea from the Vastin server years ago and implemented it on SMP I played on, albeit just using minecarts and Nether where Vastin used command blocks to teleport. Gotcha. Yeah, Vastin do that? That makes sense. Oh my gosh. So like a proper mob farm now. Oh my gosh. This is way more efficient. Let's see. We got any skulls? No skulls out of that, but actually a decent XP farm. We no longer get gold out of this, so chickens. Could probably redo the storage system a little bit. We just have bones and coal, I think. Maybe some arrows, bones, coal, and huh? Yeah. Potentially. I think this is still a lot slower than just going to the end and doing that. That's still a lot faster. But I should spend some time over here as we're digging out the nether and spend like do like half an hour digging and then do 5 or 10 minutes of just like farming wither skeletons. But this is so much better than the original. I'm a big fan of this. Yeah, if I'm feeling lazy and or if I'm already just in the area, you know, it would definitely work. Anything yet? Nope. I haven't seen any skulls yet though. This is great. I love this. I'm glad we're finally at a point where we can use this as a proper wither skeleton. That's a enderman over there. Use it as a proper wither skeleton farm. It also probably shows that this is fairly well spawn proofed, at least in this immediate area. There's obviously a lot more to go for the surrounding area, but oh, we got another skull. Nice. Oh, we got another skull. Nice. Deja vu. It's 2 skulls. Well, I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes. Any more skulls roll through? Nope. So, been sitting here for what? Like I said, 5 minutes. Got 2 skulls. Probably get at least 10 skulls an hour, 20 skulls an hour maybe. Well, 5. If we get 2 skulls in 5 minutes, multiply that by 12, we can get 24 skulls an hour. Which is 8 beacons an hour. Now, someone might say, why do you need 8 beacons an hour? I mean, I could have use for 8 beacons. I could have use for 100 beacons, probably. Just have quad beacons everywhere. Regen, strength, haste, jump boost, speed, all of that everywhere. World of Beacon. I mean, that's what I want though, right? Especially in that the main base area. I want beacons everywhere. No matter where we go, we can have speed 2, haste 2, jump boost 2. I was in Link's stream last night where he was talking. I think he talked about that a little bit. Was it last night? I think it was last night. About having beacons everywhere. Yes. I'm on the beacon train. Beacons everywhere all the time. The regen is especially great for hardcore, because you don't really have to worry about your health as much. I mean, you do kind of still have to worry about it, but you don't have to worry about it as much because you're always on regen. I don't see any more yet. Nope. Yeah, while we're working over here, just nice and easy being able to just fly by, kill a few wither skeletons, go do some stuff for a bit. Oh, got a skull. Up to, what is that, 5? Yep. 3 plus 1. So I think we have enough now. If I were to open up my ender chest to, I'm gonna put these over here. I think we don't need any of these beacons right now. Got enough for 2 more withers, therefore 2 more beacons. Just amazing. I love it. This is like the speed of my regular mob farm, but with wither skeletons. That is weird to think about. That is very weird to think about. Another skull. Should be up to 8 now. In a minute. I think it's trapped back here somewhere. Maybe? Yeah, it was trapped. Okay. That is certainly the dream, though. Beacons everywhere. Or most of the hot item places, right? Our main base for sure. Unlimited haste beacons. Ideally. Because once you have beacons, it's another step to being able to get stuff done faster. And anything you can do, especially in a world like this, especially as a content creator, to be able to do things faster, still do them legitimately, right? Don't cheat, but be able to do things faster. I'll take it any day. Let's do that. Let's prepare my pickaxe while I'm here, maybe. I want to see if we got any more. We got one more. This is amazing. I love this. What day are we on now? We are so close to day 3400. We are so close to day 3400. I bet if I go to the overworld where it's nighttime right now. It's another skull. The 10? Is that 3? Yep, that's 3 withers. We went from just in the last, 5 or 10 minutes, I've gotten 7 skulls. Okay, 8 skulls. I saw that. Just see it come through. Yep, we got 8 skulls in 10 minutes. I think. So if it's actually more like 8 skulls in 10 minutes, then it's split up by 6, 48. More like 50 skulls an hour. That's wild. Some of it's luck based, right? But this is awesome. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the fruits of this labor right now. It is awesome to have this. Why I didn't go through the trouble of doing this to begin with, I don't know. But other than I just didn't know what I was doing. What does the lead mechanics have changed in recent version? I wonder if you can connect 2 fence posts now. I never thought to try that when I was playing earlier today. I don't know. Cause yeah, you can like essentially daisy chain. Happy gas. I think that was what it was originally for. The lead mechanics have changed because happy gas changed. So yeah, it's certainly different. You can certainly try it out. I think I saw a skull. Gotta snooze those ads. Should be one coming through here in a minute. I don't only know about the change because I now have to right click the fence and the mule to untie it. You should just click the fence post and leave it fall to the ground. Yep. You have to click both now. Oh, Bailey's looking at me, but I'm gonna let her in. Baby. Girl. I know. You want daddy? You want attention? You want attention? Being able to tie fence posts together would be great for rigging a ship. Yeah, it would be good. Interesting new mechanic for sure. Hi, baby. Bailey, say hi to chat. Hi, Jen. Hi. Make Bailey noises. Go. You guys hear her sniffing the microphone at all? I'm gonna hit the microphone. Hi, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I saw that coming. I'm like, nope. Wow. Look, hear all those skelly sounds? Oh my gosh. Wow. Nope. 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 You will not. Up to 13 skulls. So that's 4 withers. Wow. I think there might have been another skull right there. There was another one. Nope. Was it? Maybe it was. I don't remember. Alright though, chat. I've been oohing and awing at this for long enough now. I think we're gonna wrap it up there for today. Let's see, if y'all want to raid someone, we can go raid someone though. See who's online. Who is online? Oh my gosh, there's so many people online. Link, Jamal, Bruno's on, Ector's on, Ray's on. Those are probably the choices that I have based off of who I'm looking at. Any preferences? Question mark. Anyone out of those names that you guys would want to watch? Would you have a preference to? Ector's playing a mod pack. I don't know what Ray's doing. Ray's works. Obviously, Jamal and Lynx here playing hardcore. If there are no preferences, I will probably pick one. But figured I would leave it up to chat. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, haven't followed the Twitch stream, make sure you do. There are 3 places I keep saying that I try to keep all my updates: YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. Those are 3 places to be. You can follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter/X if you want to as well. No Minecraft related preference here. I've been watching Link more a little lately. I think we'll head over to Link for today. See what he's doing. Obviously, he's got like the longest running hardcore world in history at this point. But yeah, as Jen posted, it's raid time. Copy and paste the raid message hashtag fire raid. The Fire Nation raiding hashtag fire raid with my emotes if you have them. If you don't, any of the love, heart, hype kind of emotes are always appreciated alongside that. So we're gonna go raid Linksy. Obviously, a lot of y'all already know him. Good friend of the stream and also just a great streamer all around. So go ahead and raid Link. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll be back on Wednesday for the next stream. If you're not here on Wednesday, I will be back on Sunday for the next stream. So I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching. Bye.